I live in a wine country, and most wineries here, they store their wines in wooden wine barrels for the wine to age. After some time, they discard these barrels, like in 10 years. And other businesses pick up these barrels, cut them in half, and sell them as planters for big trees. So I have had a few of these planters in my backyard, and they are doing great, but some of them have broken down. The wood, it gives up after some time. And now I am left with these wine barrel rings because they are made of metal. So I have had a few of these lying around. I didn't know what to do with them till recently when I got an idea. Hi, this is Ruchi, and let me show you how I created a garden art using these wine barrel rings. So here are the wine barrel rings. So the first thing that you want to do is wipe them clean. Make sure there is no dirt or any other foreign material here. And if you really want to be thorough, you may want to sand all the rusting that has happened on these rings so that the paint can last longer on this. So that is the first step. And before you take my words for granted, I'm not a painter, so I'm just telling you the basics. If you know better, that's great. I just clean the rings, and if there is a lot of rust, I sand it off and it's ready to be painted. So the second step is to apply primer on this. So you want to use a metal primer. So on these rings, I have applied the metal primer everywhere, and you also want to make sure that even on the edges that you apply the primer. So it helps in making the paint stick on the object that you are trying to paint. And you can also apply multiple coats. So I have applied 2 coats of primer here, and then of course you have to let them dry completely between the coats. So every day I will apply 1 coat and let it dry, and then the next day it will be dry and you can apply the second coat. And once you have done that, you're ready for painting. So here are the 4 rings that I have already painted. So again, you have to apply multiple coats. So it depends on the paint also. So for example, for this mauve one, I had to apply only 1 coat and it looked fine. On this yellow, even after applying 3 coats, I see the streaks. It's not very even. But I'm going to leave it at 3 coats because otherwise it will become too cakey and it may peel off. And on the pink one, I had to apply only 2 coats and it looks fine. So I'm going to paint all the rings, and then we have to assemble our garden art. And this is how the assembled product looks like. So I have this deciduous tree that sheds all its leaves in fall. So right now we are in December, and you can see that all the leaves have fallen off. So it looks pretty barren, and that's how I got an idea that why don't I put the rings on this tree, and that's what I did here. So I used the ladder to put the rings on the tree. The neighbors have been stopping by and complimenting. So just want to show you up close and personal. Like this is a lower one. It's easy to show. There are other ways of putting the rings on the branches. Earlier I was thinking that, I'll tie a hook or something from the branches and then just put these rings in those hooks. But then I decided to go this route. In springtime, new leaves will develop in the tree. So at that time, I'll take off these rings and store them away, because there's no point in having the rings when the tree is full of leaves and it looks beautiful in any case. Actually, I had put this together last year, and I had just posted a picture or a shot, and somebody commented that it needs more rings, and this year I added many more rings. So I'm glad for that comment because it's looking much better now. So I hope this fun video was useful to you. If you have any questions, leave me a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And I'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.